Well, all right, a good Wednesday evening to you. I am First Alert Meteorologist David Ernst here with a weather update. We'll be doing this usually on a daily basis around this time. And as always, I welcome you into the live stream here. Bruce, thanks for joining. Nice to see you in from Appleton. You can always head over to my Facebook page if that's where you're watching this. It's David Ernst, WBAY meteorologist. You can throw me a question there. I'll try to answer them as I can. I usually go through at least once a day and check my messages just to see if there's anything in there. Also a reminder, anytime we have active weather threatening, or if you're just going on vacation, something like that, it's always a good idea to have our free WBAY First Alert weather app on your phone. If you're watching this on a desktop, we've got the QR code there right underneath my picture, and that will allow you to download our WBAY First Alert weather app for free, whether that's on Android or if you are using an Apple product, you can get it from your App Store or Google Play just by scanning the QR code there. You're looking at First Alert ViperMax imagery, and this is as of just a little bit before 9:10, and we do still have a little cluster of storms holding together into parts of central Wisconsin and a little bit of activity in the North Woods as well. So we'll go ahead and take it relatively full screen here. Let me move my mouse cursor out of the way and we'll take a closer look. So the thunderstorm itself, the strongest storm is out around Marshfield. There are some few rumbles you see north and west of Wittenberg, but the core of this storm is what you're seeing there around the Marshfield area. 43 lightning strikes in the last 5 minutes, and the vast majority of them are with that particular cell right there you see. Still well away from our area. Stevens Point and Portage County still out ahead of that. So, if this held together, we would still see at least another hour or so before we would have anything to be concerned with into Waupaca County. I'll go ahead and turn the lightning strikes off on that just to kind of declutter the screen, so to speak. There is the potential for some small hail. Our ViperMax system is picking up on some pea-size hail, dime-size hail out of that cell, and wouldn't be at all surprised if we got some winds on the order of, say, 40, 45 miles per hour with that as well. But so far, no warnings on it. We'll keep an eye on that. It did earlier in the evening. Now we'll see when I put this into motion over the last hour. Okay, and you can see it picking up some warnings there as it was coming out of Minnesota and into western Wisconsin, passing between Eau Claire and La Crosse. But for the last hour or so, we have not had any new warnings issued along that particular cluster or complex of storms. Nonetheless, it does bear watching as we go through the rest of this evening. And in fact, we'll go ahead and give you the wide view here. We did have a handful of stronger thunderstorms pushing into our northern areas earlier on. You can see some rain passing to our south into the Milwaukee area. So once we get beyond this little batch of storms, Wausau stretching down towards La Crosse, once that pushes through, which likely it's in line to head right towards the Green Bay, Appleton, Oshkosh area, so right through the Fox Valley should that hold together. And I would at least expect some rain to come through with that. But we will see things quiet down thereafter. Skies will begin to clear out, and we will see the clouds return pretty quickly tomorrow, and looking for some cooler conditions and spotty rain showers then. Let's go ahead and get into your forecast with First Alert Pinpoint Predictor, and what you will see. It has a decent handle on what is unfolding. You might say the Fond du Lac Sheboygan showers, they're a little too far north. That's a little farther down towards Milwaukee, but you can see the little cluster there to the southwest of Wausau. So that holds together. You see a broken line of showers and potentially a thunderstorm or two. Shawano down towards Oshkosh and into the Waupun, Ripon areas of Fond du Lac County. This would be as of 11 o'clock, so in the next 2 hours, we'll see that storm crossing through our western areas, Waupaca, Waushara, Green Lake, Marquette counties, and then on the line there, you'd see it right through Appleton, Green Bay, but likely as a weaker thunderstorm. Going to see, again, the potential right now for wind gusts 40, 45 miles per hour. By the time it gets to the Fox Valley, I would expect it to diminish further, maybe 30, 35 miles per hour. Probably not looking at much of a hail threat at that time. So the general trend has been for everything to kind of weaken as it's been pushing eastward. So I would expect that to hold true for the rest of this evening. And then overnight tonight, you'll notice skies starting to clear back out. But as we get into your Thursday morning, it won't take too long for the clouds to return. So you may enjoy some morning sunshine. But as we get into the afternoon, we will see some hit and miss rain showers, very light, very spotty, just as like what you're seeing there on Predictor. So if you get caught under one of those, it's not raining all evening or all afternoon long. It's just a passing shower for a few minutes, maybe a half an hour at the most, and then you're back into dry conditions. The clouds persist through the afternoon, evening hours, and then it won't be until we head into the night that we would start to see things clear back out. Looking at our temperatures, today our highs were certainly cooler than they were on your Tuesday, but I will say we were still above average, upper 70s for most of us. The normal high would be 74, so that is 5 degrees above average. Tonight we are looking at temperatures running a little bit cooler than they were the last few nights. Gone will be those temperatures in the middle 60s, replaced by mid to upper 50s around the Fox Valley. Here again, slightly above average for this time of year. On the northern regions, will be slipping a little bit cooler with your highs limited to lows limited to the lower 50s. We are going to notice a cooler afternoon. I would anticipate your high temperatures tomorrow in the 60s. It's middle and upper 60s, Fox Valley, and as you start getting farther north, the readings cool off, and perhaps a few in far northern Wisconsin that don't make it back to 60 degrees. So that'll be a big change up from those middle and upper 80s we had yesterday, in the heat index values that were topping 90 in some spots. Looking at the rest of your extended forecast from a temperature standpoint, and the line for normal may not line up quite with what it should be. Oh, never mind. We got lucky. I haven't updated this graphic today, so sometimes that normal line is in the wrong spot, but it does line up with where it's supposed to be. You'll notice temperatures will hover right around normal pretty much Friday through Monday, and then it does look like we get a return into those above average readings towards the middle part of next week. Our weather pattern is likely to stay somewhat unsettled. It would appear that we are in line to see a few spotty showers tomorrow, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at your Friday, Saturday, Sunday forecast. I would say of all of those days, and let me just go ahead and, we skipped ahead, one too many there. So Friday morning, and I'll zoom in a little bit. I guess I'm not playing it. Let me see if I can zoom in a little closer here, just to give you a little bit better look at Wisconsin. So I'm going to scroll through this, and you'll see on Friday we have some cloud cover around, but not much else going on. Temperatures will be around 70 for your high on Friday. Saturday, giving you a first alert, the forecast here does look a little bit damper than it did yesterday. I would say of the 2 weekend days, Saturday is probably your best bet of encountering a rain shower. You see it drifting in through the afternoon, a few lingering showers into the evening before everything fades away. By Sunday, we're starting out with some sunshine, little disturbance coming in from the north. It does trigger a round of showers in the UP, far northern Wisconsin. They look to be fizzling as they drop south, but you can see the batch of clouds that would be associated with that system. It's possible that we catch an afternoon, evening rain shower somewhere in northeastern Wisconsin, but for most of us, it looks like Sunday shakes out to be a dry day, and then we're back into some clear conditions. In fact, looking mostly sunny on Monday, a beautiful afternoon there. Unfortunately, we don't have that for both of our weekend days. I will go ahead and leave you here with your extended forecast. And, of course, we will be touching base on all of this on Action 2 News at 10 o'clock coming up here in about 45 minutes. You'll notice, again, scattered showers tomorrow, partly cloudy, dry on Friday, scattered showers on Saturday, mostly cloudy but dry on Sunday, and then mostly sunny on Monday. Pretty consistent temperatures, generally low 70s this weekend, upper 60s on Thursday. We do have a chance for some scattered thunderstorms coming in the afternoon hours of Tuesday. Maybe even a few of those showers will linger into Wednesday morning next week. So the forecast overall is still looking somewhat unsettled and active with storm chances every other day, every 2 days, something along those lines. But I would not classify any of these days as total washouts, and not really looking at much of a severe threat after we get through those stronger storms tonight. And the only storm we're keeping a real close eye on is out around Marshfield right now. So we'll be watching that for the rest of the evening. I, of course, will have a full update for you on Action 2 News coming up in 45 minutes. With that, I will go ahead and sign off. Hope you have a great night.